visions, revelations and messages. Did you see Netanyahu? For the past 2 days I was spending 16 hours a day on digital painting and art. When I start, I just can't seem to stop until I finish. This particular painting was really complex and would take about 5 days to complete. I am a qualified accountant, so my work involves complex financial forecasts and analysis with financial engineering and mathematics. However, I love to paint, write and produce music. I am still going through a learning curve in the art, writing and music world. I painted from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. for 2 days, while playing praise and worship. I also do another type of work at night and get just a little sleep. I did not pray and fellowship with the Lord as usual with Bible study, pouring out my heart to Him and singing to Him. I only listened to praise and worship as I painted. Then I developed a bad headache. I simply took a break and stopped the painting to give my eyes a break from the bright invincible rays coming from my MacBook Pro screen, which I believe was causing the headache. Then, from 7 p.m. yesterday night, I went into prayer. I knew that all I needed to do was to relax and refresh myself in His presence. I then talked to the Lord and sang praises, thanksgiving, love and worship to the Lord. I apologized to Him for ignoring Him when He had commanded me to spend a lot of time in His presence daily for fresh infilling and glory. I said to Him, Lord, I know it was wrong of me to ignore You and spend so much time on digital painting. Please forgive me. I kept fellowshipping, worshiping and praying. After about 3 hours, the Lord came upon me and I went into a trance. He said to me, I love you. I love you with the greatest love of all. This made me very happy. The Lord expresses love so easily. He is never shy. I am shy with love, but the Lord has taught me how to be more expressive with Him. He loves tender and sweet names. He continued, my love, no amount of pen pressure, His code name for digital painting, is worth my presence. I love it most when we are simply enjoying each other's presence and not asking anything from one another. That is what I love the most. I said to Him, Jesus my love, I love it when You come upon me. I love it when You move. I love You. He talked to me about future events that would happen in my life. He showed me the map of an African country and what would happen to it. He said to me, did you see Netanyahu? He is strong man. He is stronger than 8 Western leaders put together. I had read an article with a picture of Netanyahu during the day. After about an hour the Lord came upon me again and continued talking about Netanyahu. He said to me, I am with him. Well, I was shocked. But I should not have been shocked. Even though many Israelites are not Christians, God made a covenant with them. Then, I saw the cloud that represents God's glory. This time around, it was blue in color. After that, I saw myself up in the sky and I went into the cloud above that houses a kingdom. The Lord was with me. I was now in the middle of the clouds, just like when an airplane is flying in between the clouds. Next thing, I was in a kingdom. The kingdom was in the cloud and mixed up with the cloud, and part of the cloud was still visible. Then the clouds disappeared and it was just the kingdom. This kingdom was beautiful. I observed the structure of the buildings, streets, topography, hills, landscape and trees. We were on a street above looking at a street below. It was spectacular. I turned to the person beside me and she is someone I know on earth. She was also staring around her in surprise. I said, we are just behaving the way someone from a third world village who just came to America for the first time would behave. That place looked like Earth, but the leaves of the trees and the buildings were just more sophisticated. Then I saw some reverend fathers and I also saw people of many races. I saw 3 old white women and 2 young black women. They were all wearing white. I wondered what the white signified in that kingdom. I approached one of the young girls and asked, what is the meaning of this white you are wearing? She was reluctant to tell me. Then I called her name and she was surprised that I knew her name. That was when she realized that I was not from her kingdom and was with a higher power than her kingdom. I said to her, I am a princess from the kingdom above the galaxies, higher than every other kingdom. Apostles and evangelists are princes and princesses. Paul was a prince. Immediately I said that. She was